Welcome back, guys. Black Ops 2 Throwback Tournament Pool A all night long. You got Farico Impact, you got Adversity, you got Unite Gaming, and Faze. Faze currently up 2-0 over Unite as we go into standoff CTF. One of our favorites, Revan. We've seen so many great games on this map, but if you're a new viewer or someone who's just coming back to Black Ops 2 from something like AW, what should the fans be looking out for?
All right, so your normal flag routes are going to go through the playground side of the map. That's just the way the spawns work out. Sometimes you might see like an overextension from the other team if they decide to push through the back alley. Generally, you'll see that they're trying to like stop the flag because you'll spawn up in time to defend a repull. But for the most part, like that tractor at playground, one of the more key power positions of the map, because all the flags are going to be running through that area of the map.
And you spawn your teammates up.
And score streaks, usually they play a big part in the games, but on this specific map, there are definitely routes you could take to avoid score streaks. If you go through middle map, you could go through bottom wood. If you go through back alley, you could go through the gas station or through the green warehouse.
So many times you'll see a flag carrier kind of bait like he's going forward, wait for a hellstorm to get called out, and then duck right back under cover right before it hits. So we'll see how sneaky are these players. A few mistakes have been made by both teams so far in this tournament, but Unite has been cost the most.
Yeah, especially letting that bomb blow up. Embo's letting that happen. That was a bit risky because, as you were saying, plus 300 points towards that score streak. That's like almost, I don't know the exact points, but could be almost halfway to a Hellstorm missile. But we're kicking this one off. Let's take a look at Temp. Flak Jacket Dexterity. He's got a stun and a nade to use as well, as he's already looking towards that playground side of the map. Spacely ready to flank through that back alley. If there's one thing I remember on this map, it's Spacely being the sneaky beaver that he is.
And a quick update for those of you guys who want to know what's going on with Adversity and Farico Impact. I believe we're going to see Adversity win this series. It's going to be a 3-0, I think. 3-1 is the current game 3 in favor of Adversity. Second half of round 2. Yeah,
missed shot from Spacely. Could have got a flag pull out and ran it through the back alley. His team had a pretty good setup to get that going, but I think he missed the shot on Embos and got taken out. Moving over to Slack, who's starting to warm up. He's on a 2-kill spree. Makes his way towards the tractor. There's a player laying down. Oh, he actually spots him. Going for the kill. His teammate there, Classic, did give him some support. So here comes a push from Faze. Jump shot. We'll get the assist as Temp. Saints, though, on the defensive end, takes out Temp and Spacey, the flag, trying to get pulled, but all 4 players go down. It's now going to be a chance for Unite Gaming to take some map control. Saints, the first one pushed up as he makes his way towards the packages. He might find a player Spacely pushing through the side door. They'll find the kill on the Spacely, and Unite Gaming, they're making a good push here.
And you see the mini-map. They're trying to push as a single solid line. As one player drops, you're going to see the rotation back. But Saints isn't done pushing up, Revan, but they got to look out. Spacely, again, might be coming in sneaky to pull that flag.
Very smart play from Ricky. He knows because he's spawning up near the playground side of the map, there must be a player flanking. Flag gets pulled. He gets taken out before he could get the kill. It's going to be Spacely running this one. Thought he was going to go back alley, double back around.
Run here.
Once again going through the back alley, but there are no score streaks. He has nothing to worry about here.
Kills if we can watch him go down. The key player here is going to be Classic, holding people back. Classic's gonna fall, but it doesn't matter. Spacely should have this one in the bag.
His teammates get taken down. The van is the van blows up. No way! Ricky blows up the van. Can they get the return though? Ricky putting down some shots. The flag carrier gets killed. Is the return going to be made? Ricky, you are so close. Can you get the return? What a play! Unite van.
Yo, this is simple. It's karma, man. They were owed one by that van, and Ricky knew it. Optic Gaming beating Unite with the same maneuver. This time Unite is going to be saved in our first round. Keeps it at 0-0 with the 2 minutes and 30 seconds still left to go. Embos in that power position, but he's trying to keep it with plenty of pressure coming down this mid-street. Looking at it though so far, Unite to me looks to have map control. It's just they're letting people get behind him, and I think Ricky is going to become keen to that. Look for him to be the player to shut down that back alley as this game progresses.
Also, watch out for Classic. He's pretty close to his score streaks, but you brought up a very valid point, and that's the benefit to having somebody like Space on your team. He's able to find those holes in the opposing team's defense wherever they're setting up, and that's like, what, his second time he's been able to get close to the enemy flag. Unfortunately, if he would have just taken like 2 or 3 more seconds out of his day, he could have avoided the van. His team would have been up 1-0, but huge stop coming in from Unite Gaming, and I'm pretty sure that Faze is on the favored side of the map, if I remember correctly. This is a bit of a better spawn to attack from Classic. He's just solely playing for his streaks. All 4 players go down for Unite Gaming, and here comes the push from Faze.
Classic, so close to streaks, he can sniff it out. He smells it. Waiting for someone to push
Just
the
needs an
going
assist.
for the wall bang.
Now would be a good time to have an EMP grenade.
Yo,
Just toss it somewhere.
You got double tags. What's he got there?
Yeah, he's got 2 stuns out.
Stuns up?
He hasn't thrown them yet, but I guess he's just waiting for an
I would
opportune
stick
moment.
with my gunshot if I'm Classic right now. His shot is on, and you got Slacked pushing up for Faze, trying to go for this pole. There's the kill on the defender. Ricky is down. Time to make your move, and you're going to see kills all in the feed from Faze. 2, 3 down for Unite at a moment, and this flag's definitely coming home.
Yeah, Slacked, I said before that the usual flag reduced to playground, but in that position he knew that he couldn't get it past the opposing team's defending tank. But here comes Classic, still trying to make his way towards these streaks. This has been what, like a minute 30 seconds of him straight playing for his streaks, unable to find it. And he's just got to work a bit quicker, because him playing for these streaks is actually hurting his team a little bit. They're lacking the aggressive presence. Finally, he does get the kill on the Saints, but as I was saying, they're lacking that presence at the opposing team's flag. He's just been sitting at this statue, not doing much, but he does get these streaks. Let's see how he decides to use them.
You keep them for the second half.
Yeah.
That's how you use them.
Definitely not 15 seconds left. Like, no point in using them now.
War Machine, not what I'd like to see, though. I don't think it plays too much of an impact in CTF.
If it was standoff hardpoint, I could definitely see the War Machine. But because it's CTF, like, what kind of situation are you going to be using the War Machine for? Trying to kill someone like cross map with it? I think the stealth chopper just gives you a better usage of your score.
We do have a update on your other match, Freako Impact. Handed a hot 3-0 when I announced Adversity was going to be the 8th team.
Wow.
I got laughed at. A few mean tweets were sent my way saying I was dumb.
You guys better apologize, right?
Who's dumb now? All right. So Impact, not a best way to start their group. They have to go perfect tonight if they want to make it to the semifinals.
All right, so here we go. Starting off the second side, we're moving over to Ricky, and Ricky, he's starting to progress closer and closer towards his score streaks. Keep in mind, Classic still has his available to use. So if Ricky's able to get these, at least they have some to counteract what Classic is going to use. But Ricky, for now, just content with placing defense. Looking at the minimap, Nameless finds his way, push up all the way through the back alley, flanking behind enemy lines, could find a couple of kills. He gets spotted out, gets some help from Saints, who's going to be there actually backing up now towards the playground side of the map. There is still one player threatening through the back alley. Of course, it's going to be Endless. He gets taken out, though.
Sneaky Spacely's got your flag once again.
Also, no score streaks were acquired by Ricky, but moving over to Spacely, the flag carrier, is looking pretty good. Is the tank? Oh, there's another van. There's another van.
So many nades.
Oh, he gets taken. No way. No way they're going to do this. The flag does get picked up. Nameless going in for the stop.
The
Temp does score that one. So close, though, but they have a counter cap opportunity here. The flag is in the hands of Embos. He's trying to run away.
Huge kill right there as well. If Saints doesn't get that shot, that flag is going around the corner.
Listen, man, I thought that van was going to blow up again. I thought we were going to have a repeat of that first side, but it was just the grenades this time. Good movement by Nameless. Unfortunately, he misses that second jump, but the pressure being put on through back alley. And once again, we were talking about the holes in the defense. Classic this time sneaking through. Nobody from Unite Gaming rotating back, but Classic, he is the last one alive. The Hellstorm missile coming in. It looks like it will not only take out one, but not the flag carrier Nameless. This is a very important game fight, gunfight.
And the flag battle is won here. Unite still trying to get the returns, Revan. I don't know if they're going to get it. And every time you get a kill while carrying a flag, you're getting 200 bonus points. So Classic, those were huge ones. He's almost onto his second Hellstorm of the game. He's going to bunny hop this one in.
And I think that was maybe a slight mistake by Nameless. We were looking at the minimap. He had a teammate coming behind the enemy flag carriers, so his teammate should have been able to pick up that kill. And, you know, we were giving him flag for running that War Machine, but no flag jackets. And this is going to force Unite Gaming to run less greedy classes, which they don't want to use. They have to put on flag jacket, otherwise Classic is just going to wreck house with the War Machine.
And he has done such a great job of that so far in this game. Fully streaked out Classic. Can we go full screen with this man? How many stats is he putting up? 20 and 8. A ridiculous performance. He just picked up 2 more.
Pretty impressive, especially in CTF where there's a limited amount of kills you could get on the map because of the respawn delay. Hellstorm missile going to be called in, spots them all spawning up near the back alley, picks up one, calls that to his teammates. That's where the other team is coming from. That's all they need to cut off. But the other team's flag was pulled momentarily. Flag is dropped. It will get picked back up by Ricky. And Classic, He could use the lightning strike here, but I think they just want to play it safe. They're up by 2 flags. No need to rush anything.
Yeah, and you don't have anyone in position to return that. That's the biggest problem for them right now. On the other side, Temp has to keep this flag alive. There's a player right behind him. It's Saints. Saints gets the 1 protector. Now He comes in, but he was weak. Temp getting the 200-point kill. And here comes a huge nade. Classic cooked it too long there with the frag. Can he get up in time to get the return?
They know he's here. Nice.
Classic, he's taking over the game. I was wondering about this guy.
Me too.
When Replays and the boys told me they want Classic on the team as Huddle can't make it, I was like, really? But he's really showing that he's always had it no matter what COD it is.
Okay, Lightning Strike gets called in. He will get shut down from behind, so a bit of a waste of Lightning Strike at this point in time. Doesn't really matter, though. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the game. A 3-0 lead. Unite Gaming need back-to-back-to-back perfect runs here. All Faze are interested in doing is just setting up a defensive hold, but Classic pushing behind enemy lines. He's not done just yet. Still has a War Machine available to use. He's going to bring it out here. Takes out Saints. Flag is pulled momentarily. Actually, it's in the hands of Ricky here. There's a player from Faze pretty close. That's going to be Space. He does get taken out, but I don't think Unite Gaming can do it. I think the time is against them here. Faze with a 3-0 over Unite Gaming. Throwback tournament upsets left and right. I personally did not see this happening, and just to add insult to injury, they can't even get a flag on the board. Clutch kill coming in there for Faze. They get the return. No flag able to be capped. Unite Gaming. Now they're in the same position as Impact, where they need to win out if they want to advance. Take a look at the scoreboard. Classic, without a doubt, the MVP there. 27-11. Has a cap, 2 returns to his name. On the other side of things, Saints was on top, 24-22, but just not much help in the slaying department from his teammates.
Yo, Faze, you are going through. Not yet, but they do have a great start here, guys. In pool play, there's going to be 3 matches for each squad. Faze going to have their hands full next. They're going up against Adversity, the squad that beat Farico Impact. Who's going to win that one? But more importantly, I want to watch Farico Impact versus Unite, because this is basically an elimination match.
Yeah, whoever loses this next game, they won't be able to advance to the finals. You're out.
Done.
How crazy is that? Unite Gaming, the squad, of course, Bar Parasite, that won the PAX Prime Invitational versus the world champions of Farico Impact. They won the first couple of events a row in this game, and one of these teams will not be making it to the finals of the Throwback tournament.
You got to give credit to Faze as well, deciding to swap out with Replays unable to play, bringing back a current teammate. So the chemistry between Slacked, Classic, and Temp really showing through here, and Space doing a phenomenal job with the objective for the team so far. So far, we have Adversity with 1 win. We have 1 win to Faze, but we still have plenty more games before the commercial break, though. I want to give you guys all one last chance. This episode is presented by Xbox One, and our friends over at Microsoft are helping us give away 1 Xbox One. All you have to do, find this tweet from MLG earlier, hit that retweet button. You can become one of the 3,035 people retweeting a chance to win your very own Xbox One. All you gotta do, retweet, spread the word.
Some decent odds. I mean, the lottery has worse odds than that. I'm about to go retweet this tweet right now.
Revan, I'm sorry, but you are eligible to win. You're not an MLG employee. We're going to commercial break, guys. We'll be right back with your Xbox One giveaway, as well as our second round of matches from day 1 of our Black Ops 2 Throwback tournament.